All right, thank you everyone for tuning in. This is Steven Benoit Jericho, and we are at our first pay-per-view Storm Warning. Starting things off right away, we have the hardcore title on the line. This man, Riley Saint, coming over from Lit Gore to challenge Tommy Wolf for his title. So most companies go the opposite direction. Most companies add 10, 12, 14 matches on a pay-per-view card. Here at Hybrid, we go the other way, folks. We put probably 5 matches on the card for you. We get a little more in depth. We really feel that quality matches really outshine the quantity that some other people may end up doing. So let's see if our formula pays off here. Again, this is a first shot at it. We will try again as we move on. That is the formula that we have chosen for our pay-per-views. Glad you could make it, Shy Sox fan. Thank you for checking in. James Sargent, thank you for checking in as well. James Sargent, the owner of CSWA, as we saw, again, a part of the Forged in Pain Universe Network. Mentioned earlier, here is our hardcore champion. This is Tommy Wolf making his way down to defend his title for the second time here in the Hybrid universe. I haven't seen Tommy Wolf face Riley Saint in any federation, so again, I don't know if these two have ever had any history together. But nonetheless, we are about to start their history right here. This broadcast was supposed to have taken place on the 8th of October, but as you can tell, I still have a little bit of hesitation in my voice. I got my voice back for the most part finally, so we had to move on and get this show off to you. Some of these updates you see to this pay-per-view arena will end up being full updates to the regular show as well, counting the advertisement for the Forged in Pain Network. Basically our family of shows that you saw on the ad card opening the show. You see touches of that everywhere. You see there's a good shot of it right there in the ring. Shows some of our families there, as well as on the turnbuckles. You see there behind Riley Saint. 3WA right there. Good shot of it as we take a look at the challenger. Now, Riley Saint, I don't exactly know his MOS, but I do know that he was a soldier that had finished his contract. Had, I believe it was 2 tours, one in Afghanistan and one Iraq, if I have the correct notes here. He finished up his career in the Army, kind of similar path that Devil Dog had. Devil Dog in the Marine Corps. Riley Saint, a little bit younger than he. Good look at that hardcore title there. Pretty nice work. Bell rings, and here we go. Let's see if anyone can get a... Oh, early advantage. Riley Saint. Now, these two, I don't know if they had a chance to really scout each other very much. This match was thrown and probably gave them, maybe a day or so of a heads up that this match was actually going to take place. In this one, I'm expecting a lot of back and forth action here. Maybe a lot of high flying. There will definitely be some weapons come into play with Tommy Wolf in here. That's why he's the hardcore champion. Their skill set, for the most part, these two very evenly matched. Both high flyers, both that extreme match style that they thrive on. Both very highly technically skilled. Tommy Wolf, we know, has one of the nastier mean streaks that we are going to see in professional EFED wrestling. Back to the action here after that real short ad we just had. And again, for those just tuning in, this is Hybrid Universe first pay-per-view Storm Warning. Tommy Wolf with a quick pin. Riley Saint kicks out of it with ease. This one just underway, the first match of the night. Every match on this card will be a title match. That's sort of the theme that Hybrid has chosen to go with their pay-per-views. There may be in the future a non-title match here and there, but primarily the titles will be on the line at all of our pay-per-views. And we will not really be filling in with many non-title matches at this point. Quick 2 count, and he flips him over. Riley Saint now, he's got him in sort of a scorpion lock here, sitting and really cranking on the small of the back. You can see Tommy Wolf going to stand up. The energy just sort of seeped right out of him. Tommy is down. Keep an eye on him, though. We've seen him do this before, where he plays possum, and there it is. Definitely lured Saint in. No matter how many times we see Tommy Wolf doing that, pulling that trick, it seems that no one really picks up on it. I guess it's must be a heat of the moment thing that they are just seeing red, and they always seem to fall for it. Tommy Wolf once again just playing possum here. Riley Saint falls for it, and there's a 3 count, I believe. No, the referee shows 2. Tommy Wolf thought it was 3 as well. Wolf going for that bat, swings, misses. Riley Saint able to duck out of the way. Here comes Saint with the bat. Tommy takes it from him. Neither one of the two having very much luck here with that black baseball bat. Saint says hell with it, throws Tommy back in. Now, looks like Saint now fishing for some sort of weapon. He pulls out a kendo stick. Tommy wants no part of that. Ducks out of the ring. Looked like Riley was going for some sort of cutter. Tommy dodged the bullet there. Now Riley, all fired up, comes up with a little kick to the side of the face, letting him know he's there. Tommy going for a clothesline from behind. Riley Saint was to hurt his footsteps, able to squat down. The momentum is carrying. Oh, talk about momentum carrying. I was going to say the momentum carried Tommy all the way up over that top rope. Riley Saint comes out and lets the momentum carry him a DDT onto the apron here. Hopefully this is going to be a little better than last show. I do have my voice back quite a bit, but if you can probably tell, still pretty fatigued, not quite 100%. Looked like Riley Saint there trying to figure out what exactly he wants to do with that ladder. Picking it up a couple times, putting it back down. Now it looks like, well, Tommy takes it from him. He's not quite sure what he wants to do with it either. Throws it down. Tommy now fired up, delivers a huge elbow shot to the face. Tommy Wolf, an expert with these weapons. He knows exactly what he wants to do with the ladder now. He smashes Riley a couple times with it and then just throws it on him twice. See the damage done with that ladder here as now Tommy rolls him up. 2, and Saint kicks out of it. Evil intent. He's real close to those steps. Watch the head of Saint. Oh, it looks like he just knocked. Tommy Wolf wins the match. He just knocks Riley Saint unconscious. Riley cannot continue there. You see he's back to his feet a little bit, but the referee signaled that Riley was out. But if you rewind and watch, Saint got up pretty quickly and he was up to a knee. Wonder what Riley Saint has to say about that one, because the referee said he was out, but he rose up to a knee pretty quickly there. Second match of the night, we've got Crystal Frost defending her title against her former tag team partner and friend, Tatum Hartford. You can see also 2 former friends here on the ringside as we've got Mr. Michael Blaze coming to the ring with Crystal Frost and Devil Dog ringside with Tatum. Look at the current women's title right there. There is a custom title for Hybrid in the works, folks, and we are using a temporary belt just to sort of fill the void here to give them a symbol, basically, until their specific title gets released for us. Crystal and Tatum with a little back and forth. Tatum there picks her up. Snake eyes on that top turnbuckle here. Tatum is hungry. She hasn't had very good luck against her former tag team partner, Crystal Frost, to this point. Again, I think she's 0-2 at this point against Crystal in their one-on-one history. What an opportunity it is here, and what a way to make 2-1 here. Pick up her first win in a title match against her former partner. Storylines all over the place in this one. As I said, Crystal and Tatum, former partners in Lady Havoc, and also Devil Dog on the top left of the screen was early on a mentor to that man on the bottom of the screen, Michael Blaze. The two had sort of a falling out, if you will, Blaze and Devil Dog over in 3-Dub, and once Michael Blaze left there, the two really haven't spoken much since, I hear. What a beautiful head scissor takedown. Crystal perched up on the top ropes. Tatum able to wrap up her head there and do a very athletic, it wasn't quite a Hurricanrana basically, but able to get her in a head scissor and just send her flying off that top rope. And now it looks like Crystal going to return the favor. Tatum perched up there. Crystal drives those double knees into the midsection, driving Tatum from the top turnbuckle all the way down into the ring now. It looks like I might have ourselves a guest here live.
Of course you have a guest. Who else would it be?
Oh, great.
Yeah, I decided to show up. I've been a really busy man lately, getting all this important business out of the way.
I was actually hoping you were going to be a little too busy tonight, to be honest. I wasn't expecting to see you here on this pay-per-view.
Well, I managed to fit some time in.
Yeah, I know you probably not real happy that it looks like O'Connor and his boys having several title matches here tonight, and it doesn't seem like you quite made it to that title picture yet with any of your guys.
Well, you saw what Ryan Steele did last week. He destroyed that other guy. I don't care what his name is because it's not important.
Destroyed him. He was a rookie, an amateur, trying to make his way to be noticed, and Ryan Steele really had no business attacking him the way that he did, to be honest. It was pretty disgusting.
Disgusting? No, I seen it as necessary to teach a stupid rookie a lesson.
Did you see how much blood? Was that really necessary to use as a lesson?
I mean, if a little bit of blood is shed, so be it.
There was nothing little about the amount of blood. That was just heinous. To be honest, Ryan Steele, if the contract hadn't been signed, Ryan Steele should be serving jail time, as a matter of fact. And
jail time?
Jail
time.
No.
He doesn't understand. He has the finest attorneys around. He would not be serving any jail time under my watch.
I'm sure. Now Tatum going for a pin here. Has Crystal in the middle of the ring, and not even a 2 count here. Tatum's wondering what she has to do to take out her former tag team partner. She still hasn't figured out, like we mentioned earlier, right now, Crystal 2 wins, no losses against Tatum. Tatum can't really figure it out, apparently. Crystal Frost shooting Tatum across that head scissor right there. Tatum not really very happy about there, just grabbing Crystal by the hair and throwing her across the ring.
Is that who I think it is at ringside? It's Michael Blaze. I should have known. Can't get a break from him, can I?
Well, hopefully with him down here, it keeps you away from ringside for a little while.
Oh, yeah, I mean,
I've heard that you are afraid of Michael Blaze.
I'm not afraid of Michael Blaze.
That's not what I've been told. Between Michael Blaze and Devil Dog ringside, hopefully they stay around. You know what? I'm going to invite one or both of them just to keep you from being down here. So I'm sure with those two men, you'll probably keep your distance.
Yeah, with Michael Blaze and Devil around, I would definitely stay away.
Crystal Frost coming up. Oh, looked like she was going to clothesline. Tatum Reddick came up with a clothesline of her own. The match there apparently taking a toll on Tatum. You can see her sort of kneeling to catch her breath. Oh, Crystal rolls her up. Tatum was going for a suplex. Crystal rolled her up. 2 count. Tatum reverses, got her in her own small package. Crystal spins it back around, and Tatum's pinned, and there's 3! Tatum just didn't have the strength to reverse it one more time, and Crystal retains her championship here at Storm Warning. What a match, though. Great back and forth action. The women here in Hybrid could have just had match of the night, which would earn both of these two a much larger paycheck for the night. Now, your honest opinion, something useful. What did you take from this match? Did you enjoy it? Were you impressed by these ladies, at least?
Well, to me it looked like Crystal Frost freaking cheated at the end by grabbing her top or something.
I mean, I wouldn't put it past Crystal. She has been known to do such a thing. I mean, she is Michael Blaze's girlfriend, and
Michael Blaze is a terrible person.
Protege.
She's not much better.
You know, I can't 100% disagree with that comment. Michael Blaze has done many things that considered unsavory throughout this, the last couple years of his career.
Well, I mean, that's how Michael Blaze has gotten by just being a piece of crap.
I'm honestly surprised you don't have him on your payroll yet, to be honest.
Oh, you don't understand. Oh, I got
And here we go. Get a look at Aaron O'Connor coming out here with his latest signee, a man that you are pretty familiar with, correct? Mr. Aaron Wade.
Yes. Aaron Wade, but he doesn't like to just be called Aaron Wade anymore. Catch him to speed, Aaron Wade now calls himself the Undisputed Future.
Well, it looks like the Undisputed Future having himself a shot at gold here. And I'm I thought that you had some sort of relationship with Aaron Wade, but it seems Aaron O'Connor has snuck in and he stole one of your guys, perhaps.
I wouldn't say that. See, Aaron Wade is a very smart person. If he thinks Aaron O'Connor can help it, then, well, I mean, I can't argue with him, because Aaron Wade is probably one of the smartest men in this company. I mean, typically, I'd get mad when Aaron O'Connor would take one of my people, but for this sake, right here, I think Aaron Wade is doing what he thinks is best for Aaron Wade. So, I mean, we'll see how this goes.
And let me leave your mind corrupt from the song. See, you can't stop me, cause I'm a brainwash teens and create false dreams, cause it
now,
pays off clean.
I'm
just an idiotic, ironic,
that may be under the age of 13, here's where you put your TV on mute for the champion Trey Jeter, his entrance music. The parents watching, I apologize. I don't think they edited or bleeped out a lot of the adult content from the song. that Mr. Jeter enters to. Something to do with our production van having been altered and hacked somehow.
Victoria, plug your ears. I don't like it when my wife is exposed to this person.
Stuck in Drake's house when he was alone inside. You could say I have a bogus mind. I dimmed the lights down and closed the blinds. Around his neck is where my rope was tied. I yanked on it till it broke his spine.
I'm gonna go with
lately
that
I've been fucking pissed off, cause everybody's saying Lil Wayne spits raw. I start a big brawl and slam his ass into a brick wall and have a fat nigga sit on the brick wall. I don't play with this rap shit. I got no life, I stay in the attic. Fuck the rapper, I'm waiting to smash it. Soldier boy, you got a corny flow, so you can suck my fucking dick through a glory hole. I'm just being me. What you trying to hate for? All you niggas is fake as the Lupe Fiasco claiming these skateboards. Yeah, right, that nigga came from Ollie. Push him away on the dolly. Not even saying cause world. I sag my pants until my ass shows. I even slap hoes. Bitch. Yeah, I'm an asshole. Yeah, yeah. Parents hate me cause I love you. So tell them I
heard that Aaron O'Connor actually approached Trey Jeter trying to get him signed to his label, but Trey, at least to this point, denied as well.
Honestly, I'm starting to wonder if it's O'Connor's purpose in life to try to outdo me.
I'm not sure. He hasn't been quite as vocal as you have. I would love to get Aaron's take on it, but he seems to have a lot more on his plate. He is determined to get some of this gold stacked up on the waist of his clients. Is the first shot at it right here. Aaron Wade going for the light heavyweight title against Trey Jeter. And later on in the main event, we have a rematch. Gorilla Cruz defending against King Kareem. That one, as we remember, Aaron O'Connor tried to bribe Gorilla Cruz to drop the title to King Kareem in episode 1. As we all could have seen coming, Gorilla Cruz, a very honorable man, didn't take kindly to that and basically spat in the face of O'Connor and just, lifted King Kareem up and pounded him through the mat for the 3 count.
I wish he would have done more than just spit in his face.
What I would love to have is to get yourself and Aaron O'Connor both on the mic here to see what type of conversation you two have.
Me, the big joke of a manager out there today. Aaron O'Connor. That O'Connor. O'Connor's not worth my SPJ.
I'm actually very thankful that we're having some technical difficulties here, because your voice breaking up is sort of, maybe adding to this show. Aaron Wade with a vicious trip just throws Trey down on his face here. Aaron Wade trying to take over in this match. Trey Jeter not having any part of that quick count, the 1 tap. Referee trying to stay on top of things here. The action moving pretty quickly, though. I'm not sure what Wade's... Oh, looks like he gets tossed over here. I was just going to try to ask what you think Aaron Wade's strategy would be here to beat Trey Jeter, and it looks like his strategy is to get thrown out of the ring.
Well, I see my good friend Ryan Steele has made his way into the chat.
I see that. He just checked in here.
That's always good to see an old friend. But, I don't know if you realized here, Ryan, but we got a little bit of an issue in Aaron O'Connor trying to take some of our, allies. So perhaps you and I are going to have a business meeting here soon about that.
This is a broadcast for a pay-per-view. This is no place for you guys to be discussing your personal matters on a clothesline. Aaron Wade, we were just talking about one of your allies. Throws an ally of his own right there in his strong right arm. Upending Jeter. Oh, Jeter, he must have went with that blow because Jeter popped back up pretty quickly. He must have seen that clothesline coming and sort of let himself fall down with it to sort of absorb some of that blow, apparently, because he got up rather quickly after that shot.
Aaron Wade is a very tough man, I'll put it that way. I mean, I've seen anyone with the heart and resiliency of Mr. Wade here.
Oh, and that's what earned himself, say what you will about the guy, but the qualities that you just described, what earned him a shot at this title, like him or not. I agree, he is definitely a great competitor.
I mean, but I'm going to talk about...
Here's that clothesline again, a second one. That time caught him flush. Jeter down, 2, and kicks out of it at 2.
Oh, come on. But what I was trying to say is, but I want to talk about that man at ringside right there. You know, that bald, spit-shine, dome piece of garbage, Aaron O'Connor. See, I mean, for one, let's look at his cheaply made suit, okay? For one, my suits are a lot more expensive and are a lot nicer than Mr. O'Connor's.
Well, it looks like a pretty expensive suit from here, but I'm no expert, of course.
No, yours has a freaking gravy from KFC on it.
That's not gravy, that's actually coffee. Thank you very much.
Speaking of coffee, where's your freaking servant with my coffee? I asked for a latte.
She's not your server, and speaking of service, there's a beautiful service right there. Nasty apron DDT served up cold onto Aaron Wade. Wade could be out cold as a matter... Oh, whoa! Aaron Wade! Just playing possum right there. As soon as Jeter got in the ring looking to go for a pin, Wade sprung into action, delivering a nasty neck breaker. Just out of the blue, as you thought Wade was down right there. I'm not sure how these two are. They seem to be moving quicker, both of them, here in the late stages of this one. Trey Jeter with that boot to the face. That could be, no, it's just a 2. Once again, Aaron Wade kicks out. What's it take to keep this man down?
Well, honestly, I wish I had an answer for you. This is one of those things, for once in my life, I don't have a valid answer.
Trey Jeter hit him with his finisher there, but that still didn't. He's sort of stalking him again, sizing up Wade one last time, and there's another one. 3 finishers in a row on Wade, 2, and there's the 3 count. Trey Jeter retains his light heavyweight championship. Here's a good look at one of those nasty clotheslines right there from Wade. Here's the second one, too. This one could have been in the hands of either of these two competitors at any time, each waiting for the other one just to make some kind of mistake here, and our champion shows why he still has that belt around his waist. 3 finishers on him at the very end here keeps Aaron Wade down.
If I was ringside, he would have won the title.
Looks like Aaron O'Connor there shouting something into the face of Aaron Wade as he lays there. Can't quite make it to his feet yet. O'Connor there still yelling at him. You can see a shot of it there. Wade finally getting to his feet, gathering his composure. O'Connor coming into the ring here. It appears they're having some sort of confrontation. I can't hear what they're saying, but some sort of confrontation between O'Connor and Wade, and Aaron O'Connor seems to be walking away from him. He just left the ring, walked away, leaving Aaron Wade there by himself at the end of that one. Looks like he's could be implying that feels he wasted some money.
Hello, HWA Universe. It's
well, we all know
Mr.
that Aaron
Sander
O'Connor
Cole.
has like
And
0
I've come
brains.
with some glad news
so, I mean,
for all
again,
of you.
I mean,
You see,
I
earlier this week,
make
I
sure
resolved
You're
my
talking
issues
over Sander Cool.
as with
Apparently,
regards
Sander
to the contract that I've signed.
just
It's thanks to my fellow colleague, Mr. SBJ, that I've signed a new contract here in HWA. So be happy, be glad, and be prepared for a rebellious return and a rebellious new champion.
That's some pretty cool news. I hadn't heard that Sander Cool was able to work out the details of his contract, and he is officially a member of the HWA roster. That's pretty exciting news, and cool news, if you will. No pun intended. You not a fan of that decision?
I'm just not a fan of Sander Cool. I mean, I'm still freaking banged up after what he did to me.
Yeah, I figured you'd be excited about that one.
That's what I was trying to say, though. Well, we still got a second here while the Inglorious Bastards are coming out. Tell you what I want to hear about Aaron O'Connor. Again, had I been ringside for that, we'd have a new champion. I mean, it's as simple as that because I have the brains and I have the training facilities at my disposal to make sure that my clients get the finest training. See, well, Aaron O'Connor, he doesn't have these type of things. I mean, Aaron O'Connor is just a complete idiot, and he proved that tonight.
I don't really care for Mr. O'Connor myself, but calling him an idiot, I don't know if I agree with that, but... Oh, look! He's making his way right back out to the ring again for yet another title match. This time, his tag champions defend their title. Now, when we're referring to the tag title, is it because it's a team? Do you make it singular? Or is it tag titles because there are 2 belts? What is the proper way to call that?
Team champions, plural, because there are 2 belts, not 1, but 2. Also, I think the ref could inspect that glove on O'Connor's right hand. It might be.
He's got some sort of vicious, nasty-looking gold finger jewelry on his index finger on that gloved hand as well. Or looked like pinky, rather.
You know what? Aaron O'Connor looks as Gary Hart as a freaking Italian gangster.
Here's a good look at the challengers, Damian and Lucian Gage. And yes, they are brothers. They make up the Inglorious Bastards from the Nomad Biker Gang, and they are challenging these titles here. Elijah Lewis and Elliot Collins, they make up, I don't know if they have a separate tag team name, but they are part of the O'Connor Incorporated.
Oh, enjoy those belts while you have them, because first chance you get, you 2 teams are the titles to the Bakers.
This is the first title defense for the O'Connor's boys here, taking on the Inglorious Bastards, who have just been rolling roughshod through this tag division. And if I remember correctly, didn't they just beat the Bakers? Or was I mistaken? You know, maybe they...
We don't talk about these things around here, alright? But, you know, I honestly don't usually admit these things often. I've been impressed by both of these teams. This bastard, O'Connor, they could do so much better than Aaron O'Connor. Only times.
Well, again, I would love to have yourself and Mr. O'Connor both mic'd up live, but it seems tonight O'Connor not being able to, just because he seems to be the busier of the two in this first pay-per-view.
I'm just reading here Ryan Steele's opinion, and I happen to agree.
The Bakers are better in his opinion. I can't say that I don't. Again, I hate agreeing with anything that your client Ryan Steele says, but the Bakers are definitely a very impressive team. That's why they were just signed to a pretty hefty paycheck here in HWA.
They'd get a bigger one with Townsend Enterprise, but you know, neither teams really are at that level. I mean, you have to be like elite to get in consideration to even be in my enterprise.
I heard that Aaron O'Connor is sort of following the live chat. What power there by Elijah! Holy cow! What power! He was in a chokehold by Damian Gage, and then Elijah picks him right up.
The XCW Network, eh? Aaron O'Connor finally, or one of O'Connor's buddies, finally opens their mouths.
I believe that is Mike O'Connor.
Mike O'Connor.
Aaron's
relative?
Is it his brother, I believe? I don't think Mike cares for Aaron O'Connor very much, if I remember correctly.
Well, Mr. O'Connor, me to introduce myself, because we've never been formally introduced. My name is Clarence Fletcher Townsend. I serve as the agent and advisor for Ryan Steele. However, it appears that you have taken, well, not you, but your relative has taken a liking to, you know, going after my clients and my paychecks. For one, you, sir, are wasting a lot of money on some of these people because, for one, you don't have what I have. So, I mean, of course, that's why they're losing. So, I mean, Mr. O'Connor, just tell your brother to get out of business before, you know, he, loses his front teeth.
I don't believe you can issue threats publicly like that.
Threats? It's a promise. The difference between a threat and a promise. I know what I just said is a complete promise to Mr. Connor.
And here's a trifecta of German suplexes onto Elijah Lewis. Thanks to Damian Gage here.
Well, as it says here, no relation.
Oh, apparently he's no relation. I guess the last name is just
coincidence.
A coincidence.
I mean, but honestly, would I want to be related to Aaron either? Not really.
But still, I would love to have Aaron O'Connor. I know that...
offers on the table, O'Connor. You and I have a civilized discussion on the next step of the hybrid universe. I'm down.
Maybe the XCW network owner could possibly arrange that for us. And it looked like we were mere inches from having new tag team champions here. Elliot Collins dove in as the referee's hand was just fractions from slamming down for a 3 count. Elijah Lewis now with Damian Gage high up on that top turnbuckle. Hard to see with the glare off O'Connor's head, but a nasty suplex from the top turnbuckle Damian Gage could be broken in half. That's a lot of weight, a lot of height to come crashing down from that high up in the air.
I'm reading here, it says Aaron O'Connor might get some added muscle on. I've already beat you there. Perhaps you've heard of Ryan Paul. So, I mean, there's nothing that you're doing that I haven't. So...
maybe after this match we could actually get Aaron O'Connor. I don't know if you can get your employee.
Nick, who the hell is Nick?
Nick Bruiser is coming. Does that mean what I think it means? Nick Bruiser is coming to HWA. There's a 2 and almost a 3 count. This time Nick Collins almost puts away Lucian Gage. These inglorious bastards need to take advantage of the size. Now Aaron, what's Aaron doing? Aaron is up there yelling something at the referee. Aaron was up standing and he's back up on the apron again. Aaron getting in the ring. Aaron breaks up this pin. O'Connor. Oh, O'Connor just takes out Lucian Gage. And now O'Connor gets tossed. Aaron O'Connor just gets tossed after he interfered. And now Lucian Gage from the top rope with a shooting star. Go for the pin, Lucian. Some reason he didn't go for the pin, but tags in his brother Damian instead. Indeed, I just got a text confirmation for those of you listening that Nick Bruiser has signed here with HWA and will be making his debut. It looks like possibly as early as next week. There's a 2 count.
Looks like I had to make a couple calls myself.
We haven't seen Nick Bruiser for quite a while here in HWA. He signed a temporary contract with us a while ago before it got transferred over to the hybrid universe. And what a clubbing blow from the top rope. Damian Gage didn't see that coming, turned around, and Collins was right there delivering a double axe handle to the side of the face.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't XCW headquarters based out of Canada?
Indeed it is. They aren't part of the Forged in Pain network, but they are definitely friends of the show. A stomp onto the midsection of Damian Gage. Damian taking a lot of punishment in this one. Usually we're used to seeing Damian delivering those huge power bombs. And this DDT right there, I was just going to mention, hits him flush, and there's 2! Elliot Collins kicks out. So close. But you know what they say about horseshoes and hand grenades.
An important business meeting with some gentlemen from Japan.
No, thank you for checking in, Mike. Pleasure as always. Once again, XCW Network, friends of the program, if you would say. And what's this? Up on top and crashing down. A nasty superplex. That's the second one. This time being delivered to the outside. That's gonna break Damian in half. We need to get Damian Gage some medical attention after this one. He has just been lit up. Gage with a DDT out of nowhere. Here we go. 1, 2, and there's the 3 count, I believe. No bell. Apparently that's just a 2. Damian Gage has just been destroyed here. I don't know if he has anything left in him. Lucian comes in, but Damian able to kick out of it. Damian needs to make a tag, but the pride just takes over as he's back in the fray. Instead of tagging in his brother, he's got Elijah up. Here's a huge power bomb. There's one, picks him back up. Apparently he has more power left in him than I thought he did. Triple power bombs right there. 2, and that's just a 2 count. Just when I thought Damian should be out of it, and there's a third DDT right there. 2, and Elliott breaks it up here. Damian Gage seems to be even more dangerous when his back's against the wall. UWS will regret the invasion they have started in XCW. For those of you following those programs, Mike O'Connor having some harsh words for you. And it looks like Elijah Lewis just stole a finisher right out of the notebook of Damian Gage and hits his brother with it for a 2 count. Elijah mocking him basically right there.
You know what they say, imitation is the sincerest form of flattery.
Lucian Gage not faring very much better than his brother there. Now Elliot Collins comes in off the tag with a quick pin. Lucian just slipped and fell on his face there. Stood up in the corner. There's some sort of liquid on the side. I can't tell if it's blood or sweat or water perhaps, but stepped in it when he was trying to stand up and immediately slipped and fell back on his face. And this time, Elliot Collins helps him fall down.
I'm not much of a conspiracist here, but what if that liquid they just thought was something O'Connor poured on the mat?
He did walk off that side of the ring. It's very good perception there, Mr. Clarence. Quick little backbreaker there from Collins. This is 1, 2 count right there. Lucian kicks out of it. Sits up like Undertaker. Back on him, and it's like they're trying to cut the ring in half now. Drags him back over to the Bastard's corner. Lucian trying to slow things down here. Now he's got Collins up. 1, 2, 3 power bombs right there, knocking the wind out of the sails of Elliot Collins. And it looks like a 3 count. It was 3. Elijah Lewis tried to get there. I thought he broke it up in time, but the hand coming down just before Lewis could get there to break up the pin. And we have new tag team champions for the 2nd time here already in the hybrid universe.
What did I tell you? I mean, I told you that O'Connor just wasn't as good of a manager as I am. I mean, and look, he's not had a good night so far. 2 losses.
Now he has a chance to possibly go 0 for 3 tonight as we get a look at the main event. King Kareem challenging once again for Gorilla Cruz. This is the main title here in the hybrid universe.
The mass that is on display in this match it's unbelievable. We're talking about 2 big men right here.
We did have to reinforce this ring before we started tonight's show, knowing that there's basically 700 pounds of man here to end this show.
Now, of course, a little note here. I'm typically pretty busy with my own business. So, would you mind catching me up? Is O'Connor in Cruz's corner?
O'Connor is in King Kareem's corner. King Kareem is basically O'Connor's stallion in his stable.
Looks like I might, a little bit of a shopping spree when I get some time.
I just got a tweet come through. We should rename this pay-per-view O'Connor's pay-per-view.
O'Connor's pay-per-view. The next time after I see O'Connor's, ugly, disgusting face. I mean, seriously, like, this man is the most hideous, awful-looking person I have ever seen. Like, words cannot express how grossed out I feel every time I see it. I mean, and look, he's got this big mountain of a man right here, King Kareem. And honestly, I mean, some people have asked before me, they're like, well, clerics aren't even envious of all these guys he has, and the answer to that is no. Because all these guys he has right here, I could buy someone who's, well, 5 times better.
Do you have anyone here that's 5 times better than King Kareem?
Actually, a bunch of people. Let's see here. Ryan Steele. I can keep going.
Are you saying that
Ryan Shaw, the Baker, Jacob Cole, limitless even at times?
You're saying that any of those men that you just said could take on King Kareem in a one-on-one match?
Indeed, I could see. I mean, Ryan Steele, again, his resume speaks for him.
He's losing probably 150 pounds less, or even more, even greater than 150 pounds on King Kareem.
Which does not matter when you know how to use your and your assets. You can be the biggest, toughest looking guy in the whole world, and you don't have any brains. Ryan Steele has all the brains, has all the let's put it this way. If you want to compare net worths and salaries, Ryan Steele makes more than King Kareem does. And Gorilla Cruz here, you see in the ring right now, the world champion, Gorilla Cruz. I mean, and one day, one of my guys will be right here in the main event, taking that title away from maybe one of these two.
Indeed, I'm not even beginning to say that Ryan Steele is not very talented, and I have seen him overcome some massive odds, but I don't see him being on the same level as either of these two men.
I mean, I guess only like a match between these two, determine that. But let's get to business at hand here right now. We got this colossal contest right here. Like I said, I hope, like you said, the ring is reinforced, but we'll see if it can actually take the weight of these two men, even with it being reinforced. I mean,
you can see how much it's shaking with every move here. Look how much the ring is just shaking.
Just again, the size of these two men, it's ungodly. Like, you see that referee?
Looks like we may have lost Mr. Townsend there. As we get back into the action, Townsend's mic going in and out, and King Kareem very happy with the way things are going so far against the champion. Whoa, what Gorilla lifts him up like nothing onto his shoulders, but King Kareem able to reverse it real quick. We saw the last time these two men faced, the powerhouse King Kareem was at one point just manhandling Gorilla Cruz. Sounds like Mr. Townsend may be back as now King Kareem, you see the power on display. Here's another look at that. Holding Gorilla Cruz for an extended period of time, straight up and down in midair.
Stuck to this man.
Gorilla Cruz, I think he's like 320, 325, and King Kareem just holding him up in the air.
He didn't land right on his head.
Yeah, that was a very nasty fall. Gorilla Cruz has had some concussion issues in the past. As we remember, almost a career-ending injury here in HWA. And look at that move from the top ropes. Sort of a avalanche powerbomb variant right there. Puts King Kareem down. Both men displaying huge heart and huge power already tonight.
You know, I mean, you said he's one of O'Connor's men, but their question is, where's O'Connor?
He was not allowed to be ringside in this one. Had some issues with him the last time these two faced off, and you saw him get thrown out of the ringside here earlier tonight, so they wanted this to be a clean one-on-one. Both men signed the contract.
So that was a stipulation. Aaron O'Connor banned from ringside.
Yes, indeed. King Kareem, very proud, thinks that he can take Cruz out one-on-one, and apparently one-on-one with possibly a weapon here, as he pulled a kendo stick out from under the ring, but chose not to bring it in with him. Maybe that pride a factor again, as he thought otherwise instead of using that weapon. Back to hand-to-hand combat and hand-to-shoulder, as you've got a nasty spear here. Kareem is down, but no. Kicks out at 2 count. Gorilla thought he hit him with everything, but King Kareem kicks back out of that pin, and the match continues. Champion clothesline, 2 clotheslines, looks to be fired up, springs off the ropes, and a huge shoulder block there onto the King Kareem. I guess he's some sort of king from Ethiopia. Gorilla Cruz on the top turnbuckle. The big man, it looked like the big man was going to fly. But King Kareem got up in time. I guess he didn't want to get caught with some sort of reversal from the air. The tides have changed real quickly in this one, and now King Kareem seems to be in control. This has been a very back and forth matchup. I really can't tell at this point who's really done the most damage to his opponent. And oh my God! He's got King Kareem military press style, just holding Kareem up over his head and just
good God,
blatantly drops him down on his face. Did you just see
strength of Gorilla Cruz?
Deadlifts him from the mat all the way up over his head. Gorilla press style right there. Kareem not very happy. Oh, Jesus, he just picks him up like a sack of potatoes, just flings Cruz up in the air for a powerbomb. That was almost effortless. Just the massive power between these two.
Then that knee that followed it up might have jacked his jaw right there.
Hopefully some of that thick beard acting as a helmet or of some sort, perhaps, protecting from that knee strike.
I mean, Gorilla Cruz, Let me put it this way, he needs a subscription to Dollar Shave Club immediately. And with King Kareem's nasty hair, I'd say, well, he might need a hair club for men.
Isn't hair club for men for bald people?
Well, then O'Connor could use it.
Let's take a look and see if these steel steps come into play. Gorilla Cruz threw him in earlier. He's got that whole steel step, and he just clocks Kareem in the face with the steel steps. 2, and there's a 3 count. Gorilla Cruz stooping to the level of King Kareem, clubbing the King right in the face with those steel steps.
0-3.
O'Connor 0-3 on the night. His stable not faring very well. So look at some of the highlights from this tonight's main event here at Storm Warning. It seemed like he had every opportunity to gain and hold on to the gold that they have, but a little bit of a stare down. Gorilla Cruz definitely having an attitude tonight. There's a silverback stands on top of the mountain here at Hybrid Universe. Still, as he retains his heavyweight championship. Good look at that. We mentioned our Forged in Pain Network family earlier. There's a good look at the companies. Make sure you check out their respective shows. APW Network, CSWA, RWF, and 3WA, all members of the Forged in Pain networking. So thanks to them, as well as friends of the program, such as XCW. And I hear there's a new kid on the block as well that you, Mr. Townsend, might know a thing or two about.
Yeah, he calls this promotion Big Stage Wrestling, BSW, and he's a friend of the FIP network, and and you should go check him out.
Is there a regular night and time slot for
He tries to go live on Saturdays.
Oh, a Saturday program. Okay.
Yep. Well, in the meantime, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Clarence Fletcher Townsend, and again, if I was in O'Connor's position, I'd have a bunch of new champions tonight, but either way, from my end, goodbye, everybody. I'm out of here.
Thank you for stopping in, Mr. Townsend. It's not quite a pleasure, but again, thank you either way. This is Stephen Benoit Jericho, the voice of the Hybrid Wrestling Alliance. Have a good night, and I hope that you've clicked on that like button, because it only takes half a second to do so. Maybe even share, make some comments, talk about the show. What did you like? What did you not like? And I'll see you next time here in HWA.